Okay, good morning. And today we will learn about the water cycle. But did you remember in the last unit what did we study about? Okay, so in the last unit we study about solid, liquid, and gases. And today we learn the water cycle. And the first step we have to learn about some keyword. So let's go to the keyword page. Okay, so the first keyword we learn the word water vapor. And this is an example. The gas is called water vapor. So water vapor is a type of the gas. Okay. And the second keyword we learn about turn back. When the water vapor gets cold, it turns back into water. And the third keyword we learn about freeze. And this is an example. The water can change into a solid ice when it freezes. And the next keyword we learn about the word water cycle. Yeah, this is the title of our unit that we have to learn today. So the water cycle makes it rain or snow. And the next keyword we learn about the word turn into. And this is an example. Some water turns into water vapor. And finally, we learn about the word release. The clouds release their waters. So how many keywords are there that we have to learn today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we have only 6 keywords that we must learn and try to remember today. Like the word water vapor, turn back, freeze, water cycle, turn into, and the last one is release. So the first step, you have to remember all these keywords. Okay, now let's continue to read the text together. In this page, we will read all the sentences. So please try to read carefully together. So let's get started.
Water can be a solid, a liquid, or a gas. When water gets warm, it changes into a gas. The gas is called water vapor. When water vapor gets cool, it turns back into water. Water can change into a solid, ice, when it freezes. This water cycle makes it rain or snow. The sun heats the water in the oceans and on land. Some water turns into water vapor. As the water vapor rises into the air, the temperature gets colder. This makes the water vapor turn back into water. The water gathers in the sky in the form of clouds. Eventually, the clouds release their water. In warm weather, the water falls to earth as rain. In cold weather, the water falls as snow. Then the water cycle begins again. Water can be a solid, a liquid, or a gas. When water gets warm, it changes into a gas. The gas is called water vapor. When water vapor gets cool, it turns back into water. Water can change into a solid, ice, when it freezes. This water cycle makes it rain or snow. The sun heats the water in the oceans and on land. Some water turns into water vapor. As the water vapor rises into the air, the temperature gets colder. This makes the water vapor turn back into water. The water gathers in the sky in the form of clouds. Eventually, the clouds release their water. In warm weather, the water falls to earth as rain. In cold weather, the water falls as snow. Then the water cycle begins again.
In this page, we see some picture that related to the water cycles. So the first one, we have the form of waters. So water can be solid, can be liquid, and can be gas. Okay, and this is the water cycle, and here is the waters, and this is the water vapor, and when it becomes the clouds and it rained, it becomes waters on the land. Okay, again and again. So when the water become the water vapor become the clouds and it rained on the land again and again, we call water cycles. Okay, so please remember the form of water can be solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, now continue to the next page. Okay, right now we will answer all the questions about water cycle. So question 1. What is the passage mainly about? Is it A, water vapor? Is it B, the sun heat? Is it C, the water cycle? So what is the main idea of the passage? What do you think? Okay, let's take the answer. Okay, this is the main idea of the passage. Let us see. Because our unit learn about the water cycle. Okay, now question 2. What makes water change into water vapor? So when it becomes the water vapor, so what makes water change into water vapor? So is it A, hot temperatures? Is it B, cold temperatures? Is it C, gas? So which one is the correct answer? What makes water change into water vapor? Let's take the answer. Okay, so the weather hot, the water change into water vapor. Yes, please remember when the earth has a hot temperature, the water change into water vapor or change into steam. Okay, number 3. What does water vapor mean? It means ice, it means water, or it means steam. What is your answer? Okay, so water vapor it means steam. Yeah, the same meaning of steam. And now question 4. Complete the sentences about A. Water in its gas form is called. What is it? What is your answer here? Water in its gas form is called. So when water can when water can become the gas, so how should we call? What is your answer here? Okay, so when water become the gas, it's called water vapor. Okay, please try to remember. Letter B. Cold air turns water vapor into. So what word should we write in here? Okay, so cold air turns water vapor into water. And letter C. Water falls to the ground as in cold weather. So what is it? In cold weather, the water falls to the ground as. What is your answer here? Okay, so when the temperature is cold, water falls to the ground as snow. Okay, now continue to the next page. Number 5, complete the outline about forms of waters. Okay, gas, vapor, liquid, water, solid, ice. So water has 3 forms. They can be gas, water can be liquid, water can be ice. Okay, now the water cycle. Water vapor, sun heat turn water into. A. What is your answer? Okay, so water vapor, sun heat turn water into water vapor. So please remember, the sun heat water into water vapor. Now the outline about water. Water vapor into water in clouds air. So what word should we write in here? Okay, so turn into water in cold air. Now the outline about rain and snow. Water fall as in hot weather and as snow in cold weather. So what is your answer here? Water fall as in hot weather and as snow in cold weather. So what word should we write in here? Okay. Now about the vocabulary builders. Write the correct word. So now look at the picture. Yes, we can see the gas that become from the waters, and the word here steam. So what is the meaning of this word here? What is your answer here? Okay, so picture 1, water vapor. Yes. Now look at picture 2. To go back to one original state. So what word should we write in here? Okay, turn bait. Yeah, turn bait. So to go back to one original state, it means turn bait. Okay, now picture 3. Yeah, we can see the water is boiling. Yes, and the waters become the steam or become water vapor. So the word here, to change into, what is the same meaning of to change into? What word should we write in here? Okay, so to change into, it means to turn into. Now the last picture is picture 4. We can see the clouds, and this is the rain, right? And the word to let go, to stop holding something. So what is the meaning of this word here? Okay, to release. Yeah, to release. Okay, congratulations. Now we finished unit 22, but please try to remember all the keywords that we have to learn today, like the word gas, solid, liquid, water vapor. Yeah, water vapor turn into, turn back, release. Okay, so please try to remember and try to do your homework. And if you don't know about which one, you can ask me on Facebook. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.